If a diplomat's speaking Spanish, the French interpreter spits it out in French. If she's speaking French, the folks in the French booth go chill mode while the other 5 interpret. The UN tends to staff the booths such that each one can cover at least 3 of the 6 official languages. So the Russian booth, for example, might contain 2 lifelong Russian speakers, both of whom can understand English, one of whom can understand French, and one of whom can understand Chinese. But what happens if someone on the floor is speaking a language a booth doesn't have covered? What if someone's talking in Arabic and nobody in the Spanish booth understands it, and vice versa? In this case, they employ what's called a relay system. Maybe there aren't any Arabic-Spanish interpreters, but there is a Spanish interpreter that knows English. So an Arabic interpreter would exit chill mode and interpret the speech from Arabic to English for the person in the Spanish booth, who would then interpret that from English to Spanish, so when you turn your earpiece to Spanish, you'd hear an interpretation of a speech, all in near real time. This happens pretty often. English-Spanish interpreters are a dime a dozen, but what about Russian-Spanish, Arabic-Spanish, Chinese-French? Those are unicorns. In fact, the UN needs a relay system so often when interpreting from Arabic and Chinese that all the interpreters who work in those 2 booths must be able to interpret both into their language, like normal, and out of it, for relay purposes. This means there are often 3 people in those booths instead of 2, and that they very rarely get to experience chill mode. To avoid muddling things too much, the UN only allows 1 middleman language when they go into a relay system. So while you could hear words that went from Arabic to English to Spanish, they wouldn't give you a live interpretation that had gone from Arabic to English to Russian to Chinese, then back to Arabic for kicks, then to unknown, then to Spanish. But Sam, you've surely wondered by now,